All right, so guys, we got a special guest going to be coming on here in a couple of seconds. This lady is just amazing. I mean, she truly is amazing. She's a self-starter. She takes initiative. She takes ownership of her business. She takes responsibility of her business. And we still talk 2, 3, 4 times a day. And she called Maria.
Love her so much.
She called Maria this morning, and it was about 8 o'clock or so this morning. I said, "Why didn't she call me?" I literally said that. Why?
He was so jealous.
Why didn't she call me? Because she would talk about business stuff too, and so I had to call her a little bit later. But we're on the phone on a regular basis, guys, and that's why she's only like 8 away from becoming a 2-star director. She's 8 away. One leg is already done. She's 8 platinums away from a 2-star. Well, how did Marlene do this? It's nothing magical. She's plugging in. She's training her team. We're doing 3-way conference calls. We're advising. We're mentoring. We're coaching. And again, this lady, I'd like to find 50 more just like her this week. But Marlene, welcome to the show.
Welcome, Marlene.
Your background as a travel agent. I know you want to hit a couple of things on that and the value of this membership. And take it away. The floor is yours.
Hey, Darryl and Maria. Thank you so much for always giving me a glowing introduction. I have to look behind me and see who you're talking about most of the times. I don't recognize that. Good evening, everyone. I am so happy to be here today and to be able to share some thoughts with you. As Darryl said, I've been in this business for a long time. In fact, for the majority of my life, I've been in the travel industry. I started in this glamorous industry 53 years ago in January of 1972, just a few days after my 20th birthday. I love this industry. I've never left the industry, although I have done other things over the years, in addition to being in the travel industry. I just want to make clear that I know this industry well, very well. I've seen many changes over the years, including a time when travel agents still used to get paid commission for flights. And those commissions became less and less over time until they were capped at $20 per booking, regardless of how much the flight was. Then eventually that went away completely, and now commissions are not paid on airline tickets. Rather, if an agent books an airline ticket for a client, that agent must add a service fee to the booking in order to get paid, which makes the airline ticket more expensive. Now, I, for one, do not book airline tickets because I don't see the point, and I prefer just to tell my client where they can go and find the best rates on tickets and book it themselves. I don't need to earn the commission on that because, thankfully, I have more work than I need, and booking airline tickets just is not what I need to be doing. I am forever grateful to Maria for reaching out to me and inviting me to be on a Zoom to see the Travorium demo. And I must confess that I was very certain there was nothing that I was going to see that would impress me. And I was really just watching a presentation because my friend Maria had asked me to do so. And then I would politely decline to be involved. Nothing personal. I just knew that after all these years, there was nothing new that she could be showing me that would be of any use to me. How wrong I was. It was not long into the presentation that I realized and saw that this company was doing something very different. They were in the process of revolutionizing the industry in a way that has not been done for many, many years. I could see the writing on the wall. And what I mean by this is I could see a major paradigm shift about to happen. And this company would soon be going into momentum and then moving into critical mass, which is when resistance to a new way of thinking diminishes and the paradigm becomes the accepted norm. I knew it would just be a matter of time before someone in Travorium would come across my clients and invite them to join, and I would lose my clients eventually and neither have them as clients or as members if I didn't join this movement. When this becomes the norm for how people book and Travorium becomes the Netflix of the travel industry, no sensible person in their right mind will book with any travel agent or anywhere else for that matter when they understand that this is where they are going to get the best rates worldwide for anything travel. That means that we as agents will most likely become obsolete and we will be out of business. So I decided to immediately start to make that shift and stay in the travel industry earning residual income instead of conventional linear commission income. There is something I want to say about a company that is making such a difference in an industry. Money is made when you invest ahead of the curve. Let me be very clear that those of us who have recognized this as an outstanding business opportunity and appreciate that we are positioned at the right time and are in the right place will benefit hugely. Many of us are not professional network marketers and do not have the experience in this type of business as we have in conventional business. And we need to be trained to be able to maximize and profit from what we have here in front of us. What I want to make very clear is that with all ventures and in any business that we take on, if there is a proven method of making the business a success for oneself, and there is training available to help us to do that, then the sensible thing to do is to take advantage of that training. The reason I say this is because so many times I'm experiencing that when we say something, or when Darryl and Maria and our other trainers, some of whom are on this call with us, say that as soon as we bring somebody into the business, they need to be trained and they need to go through the training over and over again, many are not following the proven method. The method is working for those who have been successful. This is so important, and I really want to stress this because although I have been in the travel industry for 53 plus years, and I really do know the industry inside and out, and in fact, I am seen as an expert in the industry, I am still on the phone with Darryl and Maria separately several times each week because what I'm not an expert in is the way I need to build this network marketing business. I am, however, smart enough to know that it is okay to be a copycat as long as we're copying the right cat. And as far as I am concerned, for me, Darryl and Maria are the right cats. Now, you may have other leaders whom you choose to copy, and that's great. Why do I say this? Because I have been in this industry for over 30 years. They have learned so much, and they have built several businesses to the top, and I recognize them to be wonderful and caring leaders. We have many other great leaders within this company, many of whom are on this Q&A Zoom this evening. So if you have leaders whom you look up to, then I strongly suggest that you follow the proven systems they have put in place and don't try to reinvent the wheel. If it is working, then follow the system. This business is simple to do and simple not to do. This business costs $370 to get started. That is unbelievable to start any business. And you may want to take a look at a big business that costs a lot more. Let's use McDonald's as an example. If you want to buy a McDonald's franchise, that will cost you over $1 million. In fact, I believe it's probably over $2 million right now. That new owner-operator may be a very successful business person, however, may not have had the training to be successful in running a McDonald's franchise. McDonald's requires their owner-operators to attend McDonald's University and go through the proven method that will make them successful. Guys, this is what I'm saying to you here. There is a proven method in place. It works. Even if you're an expert, the 3 ways need to be done with somebody else who is perceived to be the expert. Why? Because you know the people you're bringing on and they know you. And you, to them, may not be perceived as the expert in this business, even if you know everything there is to know. You need a third-party expert with you on the phone. It's just that simple. We are very fortunate to have Darryl and Maria, who are excellent leaders. And if we were being mentored, and every one of us needs a mentor to be successful, if we were paying for the kind of mentorship they give us, I can tell you from personal experience that it would cost many thousands of dollars, which is not costing us here. So in closing, I want to leave you with something to consider. If I showed you a way that you could go to an ATM and put in $1 and get $3 back, put in $10 and get $30 back, and you could repeat that over and over, getting $3 back for every dollar you put in, how long would you do that for? Forever, right? That's what it is like here. We do what we're told to do, And when we repeat the process, it may take a bit longer for the success to come. However, once it kicks in, it keeps coming. We build a book of business and we can earn residual income, which is a wonderful thing. Those of us who have earned residual income appreciate how great it is to earn while you sleep and wherever you are. I just want you to understand and appreciate what you have here as an opportunity and how fortunate we are to have the kind of guidance and support that we have from our leadership, from the very top with the owners right down. If we work together and work in unison and stick to the plan and the direction that we're given, we will all be successful. And when this thing blows up, we will be in a position to make a lot of money and be extremely happy. Darryl and Maria, I just want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to be a part of this company and to work with you both. Thank you for being my friends and mentors for almost 3 decades and for allowing me to share my thoughts with everyone today. I hope that this has been beneficial. Thank you.
Wow, you got me over here almost ready to cry, Marlene.
Thank you so
guys,
much.
not only is she a travel agent guru, she's a trainer and an inspirer, and wow, I'm speechless for a second.
No way.
Yeah.
Seriously, Darryl
Wow.
is speechless. Let us take advantage of this time.
Oh, that
This
is
moment, just kidding.
okay. I'm back. All right.
But thank
Marlene.
you, Marlene. You're so
Wow,
special. We love
guys.
you and thank you. I know that you inspired a lot of people on here. Guys, continue the hearts, give her love. So yeah, absolutely. Michelle said warm and welcoming, and
She's
that's exactly,
unbelievable.
it was so awesome. Thank you.
Guys, she's about
Powerful.
8 platinums away, give or take, for going 2-star. So she's stepping up as a leader. She's going to step right into that as well. Marlene, that was just brilliant. I wasn't expecting that, but
Yeah.
we will be taking this segment of the video. It's recorded, and I'm going to get that out to everybody. So thank you very, very much. Wow, wow, wow. Guys, she